it's like, okay, these are my things I need. Also, the dogs are visiting right now.
Hello, Pocky and Fuji.
Hello, puppies. What's
Puppy
going on
break.
here?
What do you guys have to say?
Oh, hello. Oh, do you have some puppy resolutions?
What are you doing different this year, Pocky?
Yeah. She's like, absolutely nothing. I am perfect the way I am.
She said, "You got it, bestie. You got it."
And she just and Fuji, you too. The girl, they're like, we're okay,
Pocky
girls
has
too.
never kissed me on the mouth.
I know.
That was crazy. I didn't expect
she
her
loves
to do
you
that.
so much. What
You are so confused.
you
You are
can
so
come
confused.
here.
Yeah. Yep. You're almost there.
You're
Oh, put the feet down.
Okay. Are we allowed to continue? I mean, you can chill here. I think I can focus. Maybe. We'll see.
You just like are not visible at all. Like he's like stealing the camera. Hi besties, I'm Faith OK.
And I'm Asia the girl.
Welcome to OK Girl.
Yes, welcome back.
Oh, yes, welcome back. Welcome. This is episode 10.
10. Crazy. 10 episodes.
Whole episodes. 10 weeks of us. Thanks
How
for
are you?
hanging
How are you
out.
all feeling? 10 weeks in.
Do you accept us as your best friends? Do you?
I hope so. At this
If
point,
you're 10 weeks in, I don't think there's any turning back.
That's true.
You've dedicated
I
two and a half months to
that's
us.
true. Like, I feel like if you have listened this far, even if it was like out of rage for some reason, we would have like won you over, or you would have just dropped it. At this point,
We're just too lovable and
Yeah.
amazing. Nobody could ever rage listen to us or hate us,
though, it would
except
be
for
kind of
that
fun.
one person that gave us a 1-star review.
I know.
I'll never forget.
We'll never forget you. Maybe you drove us to keep going. So, joke's on you. Anyways, happy New Year.
Yeah, New Year's
Or
Eve.
New Year's Eve about to happen.
What are you guys up to tonight?
Yeah.
You going
What are the
out?
plans?
You staying in?
I just found out that we might be doing our Christmas with my in-laws a little earlier. So we might be back to celebrate.
Oh,
with
let's
you guys.
go.
Yeah.
I have no idea what our plans are. Nobody's
Yeah.
talked about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Typical.
I know.
Typical.
Typical.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to go out, but also I don't mind just hanging out somewhere.
I know. I remember last year you all tried to bar hop, but maybe too early or something.
Oh, it was so bad.
And I was like, you guys just come here when you're done. And that was kind of the best for me.
It was so great. It was great coming here. Yeah, because last year we were like, yeah, let's just like hop around and find out what's popping.
Yeah.
And one of our friends was like, oh, like the nightlife here doesn't go crazy until like 1 or 2 in the morning. And I'm like, 1 or 2 in the morning? I gotta be in bed by then. And like also now there's like new nightlife that's opened up, so I think it's helped with that, because we've gone there at like 8 or 9 to start, and like it's great. It's
Good.
busy.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like coming out of COVID maybe,
Yeah.
but also like there weren't good places
to go.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what we do this year.
I was just I had a Christmas party with people from work, and a bunch of them like grew up in Louisville, and they were saying that because we were joking about how like nothing is like open like past whatever time, and they're like, it didn't used to be that way, like it used to be popping all the time. And they were saying that if you went to Chipotle after midnight, you could get a breakfast burrito. Did you know about this?
No.
Yeah, I don't know when that stopped, but that was the recollection of all of them. They're like, yeah, like I would go to Chipotle like after, partying with my friends, go down a dark alley from my apartment.
How did we end up at this point in the timeline?
I know. And they were like, dude, it was so good. Like good breakfast burritos. So I don't know. Someone needs to bring that back.
It's really disappointing.
I know.
I also remember when McDonald's, I think about this a lot, they used to have all day breakfast.
Yes.
They've taken that from us.
I know. I don't understand why though. Like,
I just want an egg and cheese biscuit at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah. Because why not?
Yeah.
Breakfast all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's
problems that we'll have to solve soon.
Yes. when Dolly Parton is in office.
When Dolly Parton is president, she'll give us all day breakfast and Chipotle breakfast burritos.
Perfect. Thank you.
You talked about your holiday party.
Yes.
What'd you end up wearing?
Yeah. Okay. First of all, this is now going to be obvious because obviously this is not the same day as my Christmas party, but I definitely repeat outfits. If I know
As
that I'm
you
not going to
should.
see the same person in a new event.
I don't even care if you. I could see you the next day. You might catch me in the same outfit.
Yeah.
No judgment here.
Yeah, I tend to like experiment with outfits while I'm streaming, and then if it's like if it's a winner, then I'll wear it like on a Sunday
Yeah,
or something. So I did that with this outfit. This
cute.
is this. Thank you. I kind of feel like a doll or a Christmas present, like one of the two.
You're both.
Thank you.
You're a
Yeah,
Christmas present
doll. There you go. This Barbie's
This Barbie is a Christmas present.
Yeah, so as you may have recalled, last week I was freaking out because this red dress that I happen to be wearing right now said it wasn't going to get here in time, and I had canceled that order. And then by some stroke of Amazon Christmas magic, which put my trust back in Amazon as much as I can. I feel like that's a little sleazy to say, but online shopping. I
got you.
Yeah. I trust them a little bit more again, because on Monday I was just like, oh yeah, sorry. I was talking to you all about how I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna put it with this blue dress that I have. Let me tell you, this green shirt came in, and I put it against the blue dress, and I was like, this looks stupid. That I will feel so dumb wearing this if I try to go out with this outfit. So then we went shopping for white elephants for Eva, our friend Eva's Christmas party. And while I was out, I was like looking for something comparable. I could not find anything, like anything holiday dress, like
the stores are empty of Christmas things.
Yeah.
And I was like, we haven't even hit Christmas.
Yeah. And
at the time we're recording this,
yes.
it's not even, it's December 22nd at recording, and the stores are out of all Christmas things.
Yeah. It was crazy. We were at TJ Maxx, and like they had rearranged stuff because of all the gifts, but like the section where it's like all the dresses, like the tall racks.
Yeah.
It was just like not even an eighth of a rack was dresses. And I was like, are you joking?
Hello?
There's like nothing here. So I was like freaking out. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, I guess I could try to just dress it down and not be a little fancier. But then I was like, let me just look on Amazon again and see if I can find something else that's comparable. And then I saw the same dress that I had originally ordered then canceled. And then it was like, it'll get here on Thursday, which is the day before my party. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to risk it. And if not, I don't know. I'll do something else. And so thankfully, the dress did come in on Thursday, and I was able to wear it to my party. And people really liked the outfit.
It is very cute.
Thank you. And then I was like, you know what? This is the time. Put some bows in my hair. Put some stars in my hair. Because Christmas. So yeah, I'm feeling great.
You're my holiday Barbie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I used to get one of those every year for Christmas.
I have like one, and it was amazing.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But you're mine
There you
now.
go.
This is my real life holiday Barbie.
Yay. Who is she? But yeah, so that's my outfit.
Nice.
And I noticed that we're both wearing coordinating accessories today.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We got to talk about, I don't know if you guys
probably
can
can't
see
see.
this, but if you see this bright orange and that purple, one of our lovely, sweet, amazing high school girls at church that also listens to the podcast, Maddie, we're talking to you.
Yeah.
Hi, Queen. She handmade us Christmas cards and wrote such sweet messages in them, and like wrote scripture in them. It was very sweet. And taped inside were these homemade bracelets.
The okay girl bracelets.
And mine says okay, and Asia says girl.
It's so
and
cute.
They're color coordinated.
Yeah, we didn't
Like,
actually have
look at,
okay girl bracelets
do we
before
have
this.
each other's mics? Or no?
No.
Okay, we're just like, we're like, because most of my stuff is orange and yours is purple, and now we're like,
it's so cute.
Cross coordinated with our mics, and we're coordinated with each other. And
we're so official now.
They're so cute. I like opened it and I was like, I'm gonna cry right now.
It's so sweet. Honestly, so sweet. When you said that Maddie had my card, I was like, oh, cute Christmas card. Not expect for it to be that personal.
I
and
know
it to have bracelets. So
sweet.
sweet.
We love you. Thanks for the bracelets, and thank you for the sweet cards, and for looking forward to our podcast and listening every week, because wow.
There was like a technical issue I was having when I was exporting one of the episodes one week, and Maddie was the person I thought of that I was like, it's gonna be late because she tells me that she looks forward to this every Tuesday, and I was like, oh no, this is definitely gonna drop on Wednesday. I'm so sorry. But you are what keeps us going. This is why we're on episode 10. It's for Maddie.
It's for Maddie. Yes, the amazing. Okay, so I told you earlier that I have a like.
Yes.
In the life update category, talking right now, I was like trying to think. I was like, Asia and I do a lot of life together.
It's true.
So like a lot of our updates are shared, or like are not worth rehashing on it because it's like we were there for it. But this one is so weird. It has nothing to do with my actual life. It has a lot to do with my social media.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened. So let me start with. For my birthday party that you guys threw, we originally talked about maybe doing a taco bar.
Right.
And so I had downloaded Instacart, deleted it again because we changed our mind, but then re-downloaded because I was like, maybe we could do a taco bar because I was going to deliver the food here to Asia's house so that it would be here and ready. But then, that was all my experience with Instacart. But now when I scroll Facebook, this weird thing is happening. I don't know if it's new or if I just have missed it, but Facebook, when you see like a reel from someone that you don't follow or like a group you're not in, there are ads at the bottom.
Okay.
And for some reason, it's like a little bar at the bottom, and then you can swipe through, and it's multiple little ads.
Okay.
Mine are all from Instacart, but not just Instacart. They're all for spam.
It's like a targeted ad.
I don't even eat meat, first of all. I didn't put spam in my cart.
Ads.
I didn't put, I haven't had spam in so long because I don't eat meat. But,
that is wild.
I'm going to show you. I have a screen recording.
Yeah.
We'll put it in, not me posting on the social. Let me find this. And we'll put it in on the screen so you guys can see it too. Just give me a second.
You're good. That is wild.
Here it is. Look at that.
Wow. All the spam flavors.
So
many options.
We have
They're
classic,
like, are you sure you want to be
maple,
a pescatarian? Because we have teriyaki spam.
And they're all Instacart.
That is crazy.
So we could get you spam right now. It's so wild because it's spam.
Yeah.
Like I'm being spammed with spam. It is meta. It is Facebook.
You're right. Oh my gosh. That's so meta.
But yeah, that was I literally was like, as I saw it, it was like the third time it happened. I was like, I have to record this.
That's so
I have to
weird.
show Asia. I have to talk about it on the podcast.
Like, nothing related to anything that you put in your cart.
No.
For a second.
Also, it wasn't related to the reel either because she's just like showing a budgeting thing that she does. Which like also why I don't interact with that content either.
They're like,
Facebook doesn't know me.
Yeah.
I'm an enigma.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my one life update is that I'm being
so
spammed
crazy.
with spam.
That's amazing.
So there's that for you guys.
I love that. That's so funny. Maybe it's like, is Nick like influencing your...
But Nick doesn't eat spam either.
That's true. That's so weird.
Like, and also I think honestly it might be because I ask apps not to track.
Oh,
like
so it's just trying.
So it's like what about this one? What about this one?
Today let's try spam. Like, we'll get her someday.
But that's my spam update.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wild. The only other update I could think of is it just happened earlier, like less than an hour ago, but someone had posted in like a buy sell trade group that we're in.
Yeah.
That they're selling a Series 3, I think, Apple Watch for very cheap. And I was like, this is my time.
Her Tamagotchi dream.
Tamagotchi. And that was like the thing that I said I wouldn't put on my list. So
look at you now.
Another Christmas miracle.
This is crazy.
This
is the year of Asia Christmas miracles. I love that. Now, if someone would just post a Jar Jar Binks.
Yes.
For like,
please.
Under 100.
Yeah.
$100. I'm willing to spend $100 on a life-size Jar Jar.
Yeah. On your dream.
Yeah. It's my dream. Why would I not? Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we talked dreams and wish lists before, but now it's New Year's Eve. Let me set the stage for you guys.
Yes.
It's New Year's Eve. We are preparing to say goodbye to 2024.
Yes, we are.
We're saying hello to 2025.
Oh, hi.
So we have to think, what are we going to do differently in 2025? And what are we, in terms of what are we going to do better in 2025? And what are we going to leave in 2024? So we're talking both of those things today. First, we're going to start with resolution. We'll start with like the positive.
Yeah. Let's start there.
These are the things that I do need to know before we jump into resolutions.
Yes.
Are you a new year, new me type of girly or no?
No. I feel like maybe like for a couple years in college, possibly.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And then I was like, that's so not. I mean, no hate to the girlies that are new year, new me.
That's fair. Yeah.
But I just knew myself well enough to be like, that is so unrealistic. I'll never do anything that I set out to do if I do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to be new year, new me. I feel like I was that way in college where I'm like, this is the year I'm going to get fit.
Yeah.
I'm going to get hot. And I'm going to do amazing things. And now I get to New Year's and I'm like, I love me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually wrote...
That's
down
what makes us hard.
that, yeah, it was hard for me. We were talking about that before. It was hard for us to come up with resolutions because I personally am not a resolution girly typically. And here's the reason. It's not that I think they're unattainable.
Right.
Here's my Delulu brain. I am amazing the way that I am.
Yes, you are, girl.
Why should I change?
Right, yeah.
I literally wrote down, I'm amazing. I don't need resolutions.
That's so perfect.
So that's my mindset.
That's iconic.
So girlies out there that always make resolutions and don't stick with them, or that don't make resolutions, I see you.
Yeah.
I hear you. But I did come up with resolutions.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay.
We worked.
We got it.
Should I start? Or
yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
So the first one is legitimately something I'm working towards. There was a little bit of monkey wrench with me being pregnant, and I felt like it kind of delayed some of my planning for this, but it's still 2024, so I have time for one more day. I really want to do some like excellent content for Delulu Co-op, which is my like personal brand, and I've been working with a mentor. I think I might have talked about it on pod some episodes back, but I'm really excited. I have like a lot of like topics mapped out, and I really want to be intentional about like having good casual conversation about these different topics in vlogs and in blogs. Like I'm excited to start blogging again and figure out what way I want to do short form video if TikTok may be going away. I don't know.
Things we might be leaving behind.
Right, I know. Unintentionally, for real. So I'm really excited for planning all of that. In addition to, I think will be really fun doing vlogs, like getting the house ready for the baby, and also just like decorating the home in general. Like I never get to do like big home decor stuff. At least like I started doing the vlogs after I exploded all of our rooms with color, so it'll be fun to catalog that. But yeah, so I'm excited for just like new fresh content for Delulu Co-op.
That's fun. Let me see. My first one that I wrote down is that I in 2025 want to cook at home more.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I'm really bad about like, I think it was mostly, so for those of you that are listening from my streaming and know me from that, you know that I've taken a break from streaming. It was just like the best thing for me and who I am and my brain. Yeah. But now that I am not streaming, I have more energy when I get home from work, which not that streaming was draining. Like I love everybody that I get to hang out with, but it is like a few hours where I'm like still on camera, you know? So I have been able to cook a little bit more, but I am still bad about like, oh, we have the gym. We're going to go to the gym. And then it's like, we'll just grab food.
Right.
But now that Nick is gluten-free and I'm pescatarian,
it forces your hand
It's kind of forcing me to cook. And so I'm getting to it. The holidays also make me cook more because I just like to do it in the holidays. So I'm going to try to carry that into 2025. Amazing. And we're going to save money by doing it.
I'm so proud of you. That's going to be so great.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you already kind of do. Yeah, you're doing that now. You made a tofu dish?
Yeah. I did. I made a tofu dish. I made like homemade cookies. I've made like, I love doing stuff like that. It's just like, sometimes you get home from work and you're like, I don't want to do anything. Yeah. So you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
make space for those days. But
yeah. But yeah, the gluten-free pescatarian life is going to change the way I have to eat.
Right.
Cook.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. What else you got?
Okay, this one is like, I'm trying to figure out how attainable this one is. I think it is. We'll see. Maybe if I'm just like not like pressury about it. I think I want to like journal more, and then just generally speaking, write things down more.
Yeah.
Like the journaling thing, I do journal.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just like don't make it an effort to do it more regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed like times where I have journaled. I'm not the person that likes to do like the conversation prompt or like writing prompt journals. Like I am like, don't put me in a box. I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about today.
Yeah.
But I do think it helps me like slow down time a little bit, where you're just like, even if you have like a mundane day, you just talk about whatever it is that was like notable for you that day. It kind of just helps like slow down time, and just makes you like appreciate each moment more. So I think I want to do that more. And then for generally writing things down, I just think I like, my ADHD brain forgets things a lot, and if I don't write things down, then they just escape me forever and ever.
That's totally fair. Yeah, I feel it, because I feel like I'm like super forgetful about things, and it probably is like what you're talking about, where it's like my brain is always moving, and I'm always moving, like physically, like next thing, so it does, like, if you're slowing down, you're probably more reflective, more memorable.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Thanks.
Have you seen the junk journaling trends happening?
I have.
'Cause I kind of want to get into that. As if I need another hobby. But
it feels like a cooler, edgier version of scrapbooking, which you and I have talked about how we did love to scrapbook in the past.
Maybe that's how I'll bring it back.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it every day.
No. Yeah, and
like,
that's the big thing. Is like, it doesn't have to be daily.
Like the party we were just at last night. I could take a coaster. I could put some wrapping paper. I think it'd be fun. And I just love to stow things into a tote bag anyways, so
yeah, why not?
Have my little chipmunk moment.
So
but
good.
I love journaling that's a good one.
Thanks.
Good one. I have another one, which is going to the gym a couple times a week.
Nice. Consistently.
And I don't want to say, like, I don't want to be crazy about it. You know, like, I don't want to be like, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week and do the 3-2-1 or whatever method, all that. No. I just want to make sure that I'm moving my body at least like twice a week. Yeah. In some way, lifting some heavy stuff. And I
like that. Yeah. Me and Jacob were talking about that, about how like, for just like fitness habits or whatever, the more like pressure you put on it to be like this special thing, the more like the greater tendency of like crashing out you have. Yeah. But when it's just like, I'm feeling I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do this thing. Like, just do it. Like, you have to make it the special thing. You just like, go out and move, and then that just like helps establish habits of like, okay, this is just like a thing I do.
Exactly. Yeah. Because Nick and I for a long time were like, okay, we do 2 days on, we have a rest day, then 2 more days, and then a rest. And we were doing so good with it, but then the second we get busy, for a week, it's like, apart. All right, well, forget it altogether. Yeah, I'm not getting back on track. Yeah. But like, recently we went just like. On a Saturday, I think we went to the park and just like ran some laps for like 20 minutes. And I was like, we moved our bodies. That's awesome. And we did that. Yeah. And that's good. Yeah.
That's amazing. And he's like on his running journey right now. Which
he
is. So
cute. It's so strange.
I know.
I love it for him. Yeah. It's just like, he's like, I'm going to go for a run today. I'm like, okay. Have fun.
you have fun. Okay. The next one I have is a little funnier, I think. I'm going to try really hard this year to be more situationally aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me some context to
that.
So,
like, okay, social situational awareness, I'm very good at. I feel like that's like, I'm not worried about. It's more just like being aware of my body and how I'm interacting with things.
Your object permanence.
Yeah, my object and permanence, clumsiness, all of that.
Got you. Yes. I got you.
The things that stress Luke out. I'm gonna try better to like slow down. Like, there's so many times where I'm like spiraling out, probably because I'm undiagnosed ADHD, I'm pretty sure. Like, Faith was here. We were just talking about this recently, where there was one iconic day where Faith was here working from home with me, and just like from the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day, just kept dropping things or spilling things. Or
from my perspective, I saw Asia holding I don't know, 15 things in her hands. Not really. It was like 5 to 7 though, which is a lot. And I kept watching her like glitch almost and like try to figure out what to do to like put it down, because it was all in her hands. And the only way it would have worked would be like just drop all of it. Drop all of it. And so I watched her, like, she'd pick one thing up, like with her wrist not moving, grab, and then something would fall out. And then she'd be like, oh. Okay.
Yeah. That was happening all day. And what always goes through my brain whenever I'm having one of those days, because, like, I'll do so well for multiple days in a row, and then I'll just have, like, a really bad day. And I think in my brain, I'm, like, trying to dominate my body, not in a weird way, but like
wasn't thinking that, bestie, but all right.
But just like, okay, I'm in control of my body. These things that are happening around me don't have control over me, and then I like overcompensate and I like don't think things through, and that's when I like get more clumsy. And so the end of that day, this was like the final piece to creating this like co-working space so that Faith truly could work. I mean, she could easily work beside me anyways, but like this, like with a screen and like her own like a wireless peripherals that she could connect to her laptop. Like it was a whole like docking station. It was amazing. And I was just waiting for a monitor arm to come in so I can put my existing like older monitor on it so that she could use it. I was so excited. And in the midst of that, like as soon as that arm came in, I was like installing it. Faith is just like chilling in the kitchen or something. I forget. Like it was like kind of like after the work day. And I'm so excited trying to like put this all together. And so I mount the monitor onto the arm, and it was kind of finicky because you had to use like an adapter for it because of just how it was built. And I did not realize, because I was not being situationally aware, that I was like holding on too like firmly to one of the edges of the screen, and I powered on the screen and it was broken. It was so broken.
It's like a line, like a glitch green line down the middle of the screen. Well, not quite middle. It was like on the side, close to where Asia's hand
like squeezing the hand. Squeezing the screen too hard. And so I whatever mechanism inside, I like totally broke, and I was just like so deflated. And then Luke pulled me aside and he was like, "Okay, you just need to slow down, please." And I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna try to like preemptively slow down and not like post situation.
Yeah, great.
So yeah, that's my resolution for this year.
One of my other ones is that I love our friend group. I love that we have like our young adult group that like we meet every week, and it's so sweet. But I miss like one-on-one time with individual friends. So I want to try to be more intentional about like spending like a day together. That way we're like still catching up. Like obviously we have this time, right? And we like co-work together, and so like we're great at one-on-one. We're solid. But like some of my other friends, I'm like, I feel like it's always such a struggle to get together because we're just adults with crazy schedules. So it's like I want to be more intentional about like setting time aside and being like, all right, even if it's just like coffee for 2 hours on a Saturday, like let's just catch up.
That's so good.
And like spend time together.
I love that. Yeah. That's so nice. Like whenever you tell me that you're like hanging out with a friend, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet that you're like actually going and
I'm
like,
trying.
doing
I'm
something.
trying. Yeah.
I love that. Similar to that, I am going to aspire to be more like my mom, who is really good at this. I tend to like just like go with the flow. And I think like generally speaking that always like is mostly great. But when it comes to like being intentional with relationships specifically that are like long distance, like my family who don't live here, I tend to just be like, yeah, like it's always such a good time when we catch up. But I will say, like, I'll admit that like I'm like not always the person to like initiate those like conversations or like those calls or whatever. So I'm trying to be better at like proactively doing that, and I know that would
Yeah.
like, especially to my mom, that mean a lot to her, and we've like had really good conversations. Like I think that's like her secret power. It's like she's really good at being intentional, but I don't want to like just lean on that and be like, okay, that means
Yeah.
you do it all the time, like or just like people like my mom. So yeah, in this coming year I want to be more like intentional. Like I've like FaceTime my cousin out of the blue, and like we didn't really plan it, and I was like, this is so nice. Like I never do that.
that's
So
awesome.
yeah.
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 Yeah, it's really hard, like, when your family is far to, like, especially, like, with you, it's, like, there's time differences.
Right.
Like, big ones.
Yeah, big ones, chunky
and
ones.
so, like, that's really hard. Like, even with my parents being an hour behind, I'm
Yeah.
like, when are
What's
you
going
off
on?
work?
Yeah.
When can I call you? What is going on? But, yeah,
Right.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
My last one that I have, which I was inspired by, we were talking before this, and Jacob said that his was about reading the Bible
Yeah.
more this past year, and I was like, that's a good one, because I am in the Bible in some way, but I always feel this pressure to like have some deep like study on the Bible being
Yeah.
done. Like I want like, which it's my analytical brain side,
Yeah.
I think, where it's like I want to have the Bible on one monitor and I want a commentary on the
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
and I want to like really learn
Exegete
something
this
new.
text. Yeah, yeah.
And so like I need to, one, be more casual in my time with the Lord. Like I think that like a lot of times I'm trying to make it this scholarly thing, and I think it's just like that's the way I've learned to read with school.
Right.
And so the other part of it is like I also need to just lean into the fact that sometimes certain formats don't work for me. Like being a busier person, and like I'm traveling around for the city for work, and like having ADHD makes it really hard to sit still. And so like I just want to like find a good podcast,
Yeah.
or like even just like a reading, an audiobook version essentially of the
Yeah.
Bible. I want to like lean into that and like hear a chapter or two, and then not feel the need to like deep dive it, but
Yeah.
like still learn.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah.
Oh, totally.
Makes sense?
Yeah. I think it's like just knowing, yeah, like what ways like work best for you, and like, and that's okay if it's not the same as like how it works for other people. Because like I was actually talking to my parents about this. I think actually about journaling probably, and maybe reading too. How like my mom mostly was saying like she like struggles with like focusing or whatever, and I was like, I don't know, like you have to figure out what works for you. But for me, like I can like sit still and like it's more like a hyperfixation. Like if I can like not have anything else around me, I will just like have that quiet time, but it has to be in this chair, like nowhere else.
Like very routine.
Yeah, I have to be routine
Yeah.
about it. I can't like be in bed for sure.
Yeah, no.
It's like I have to have like zones for things, and like that's like sometimes I'll be like, that's so not flexible, and like I'm an adult, like I can focus on this, but I know I can, like I can make myself do that,
Yeah.
but like to like really feel like something is life-giving and also be like consistent.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, these are my things I need. Also, the dogs are visiting right
Hello,
now.
Pocky and Fuji.
Hello, puppies. What's
Puppy
going on
break.
here?
What do you guys have to say?
Good girls.
Thank
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello. Aw, do you have some puppy resolutions?
What are you doing different this year, Pocky?
She's like, absolutely nothing. I am perfect the way I am.
She said, "You got it, bestie. You got it.
And she just and Fuji, you too.
You trying to chill here?
I feel
Oh,
like we're,
hi.
you know, those celebrity like interviews where they just pet puppies the whole time.
New format.
New format. This is 2025. The girl, they're like, we're okay,
Pocky
girls
has never
too.
kissed me on the mouth.
I know.
That was crazy. I didn't expect
she
her to
loves
do
you
that.
so much.
Oh, do you want to sit?
You can sit. You can come
You
here.
want to come over here? Come on, get in the
We
crevice.
can- this can be part of the
yeah,
the show.
Totally okay
Yeah.
with this. Come on,
Yeah, come
come
here.
on.
Get some dirt on your leg,
Fuji
girl.
said, "But me, where am I going?"
She's like,
Here,
this
you
couch
can
is
fit
not
right
big enough
here,
for us.
look.
Come.
I've seen you fit on your little stool.
What do
You
you-
are so confused.
you
You are
can
so
come here.
confused.
Hi, baby. Come here.
Here, come on, right here. You got it. Yeah, yep, you're almost there.
You're
Well,
so-
just put the feet down.
You're so close, so close.
You'd have to like put this part in 2x.
I know, for
Pocky
real.
just stumbling around the
For real.
blankets.
It's like she's playing the floor is lava and just stepping on her legs. Okay. Are we allowed to continue? I mean, you can chill here. I think I can focus. Maybe. We'll see.
You just like are not visible at all. Like he's like stealing the camera.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna here. If you guys want to leave, you can, but you can stay here. We're just gonna keep continuing though. Okay.
Don't mind us.
Don't mind us.
I love dogs so much. I just love the. Oh no, are they about to get rowdy?
Hopefully not. If so, I'll leave them out.
All right. Oh, but we were talking about the Bible.
Yeah, like knowing what works for you to like focus, and that's okay.
I love that we were talking about focus as they barge in. Like the opposite of focus is happening right now. But yeah, no, I used to be really good about I would listen to like this almost spoken word type, and then my brain was like, "You're not learning enough. You're just hearing it." And so now I need to find something
we're similar. Like it's so easy to be scholarly, you know.
That's
like,
exactly
because that's how we are.
And then I like, yeah, I'll like read and not pull up a commentary or something, and then I'm like, well, now I'm just giving the basic like. Jesus loves me, and that's what I got from this. And I'm like, that's not right. I mean, it is right, but it's not scholarly right in my brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to work on being more casual with my Bible reading and not like putting pressure on myself to like be a genius about the Bible, because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And then to just like find something that works for me so I can do it more.
Amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
These are great resolutions.
Okay. So we've talked about what we're going to do differently in the aspect of like doing things better, improving. But what are the things that you're not going to do? Like what are we leaving in 2024?
I love this. I have a story of like when I did this in the past.
Okay, yeah.
Of like, you know, kind of like what works for other people doesn't work for me. And I literally just thought about this actually in the car today when I was hanging out with Nick and Faith to get lunch before recording, and it like I had like a light bulb moment of, I think when I was like middle school me, I think I wanted to grow up to be you.
Stop.
Yeah. No, for real. Like I was like, wait a minute, because I was like obsessed with Avril Lavigne. Oh, and I was queen. Like, I want to be her, and I tried so hard, and I was like, you know, at some point I was like, this is not me. Like I love that. Yeah. And like,
but you were trying to be Avril Lavigne.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And like, I'm pretty sure my brothers and like my neighbors were like, what are you doing?
I feel honored that you just compared me to Avril Lavigne. Yeah. I love that. Her music videos like ruled my life,
dude. Yes.
In elementary and middle school, like I was like, oh, she's so cool.
Life's like this.
Yeah. I loved Avril Lavigne before she became a clone. We don't have to talk about it right now, though.
That's true. That could be its own podcast episode.
Y'all let me know when y'all want a conspiracy theory episode.
We gotta do a conspiracy episode.
We do. I think we gotta do a few.
Yeah.
Space them out.
Several. Yeah. But yeah, so that like inspires this list. Where it's like, wait, I can love that so much, and I love you so much. But I really was thinking in the car. I was like, wait a minute, like that's literally like I thought I was gonna be you. Like I want to be you.
That is so cute. But also I love that it's like, I feel like that's something a lot of like middle and high school girls struggle with. Yeah. I struggled with it of like this image that I see online. I want to be that. Yeah. And then it's like, but that's not me. Yeah. But I want to be that. But yeah.
Maybe I can keep making it me.
Yeah.
Like, but you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
And that doesn't make the thing that you think is cool bad.
Yeah.
It just means it's not you.
It's cool and you're cool.
Yeah.
And you're not the same.
We're all cool.
And that's cool.
Yeah. And
it's that's all cool. We're all cool.
Okay. So here is on that note, I don't know, this is not a good segue, but
you're doing great.
Thanks. On that note, the thing that I'm gonna try to put in the past, hopefully, is you're gonna be so proud of me. I'm gonna try to edit my Amazon shopping habits. But I'm gonna like try to be realistic but like do effective change. Okay, it's 2 parts.
Okay, yeah.
One is I'm gonna stop buying things without reading reviews.
Amazing. I love this development. Yeah. I love this.
I'm always like, but what if it is good? And then I feel like I've been burned too many times. So I'm like, maybe it's not good.
Yeah.
And then the other part is like, unless it's a dire situation, like ignore the buy now button, because I feel like that also adds to my like my save for later thing, is like I said, like my weird process of I'll look for the thing on the buy or save for later, and I'll click on it, and then I'll just click buy now, which doesn't remove it from my save for later. So I feel like that it'll do two things. One, chill out my my Amazon cart / my save for later, but also help me to slow down before purchasing something.
I love this. This is great.
So that's my I'm gonna try to leave that behind.
That's great. I can't
habits.
wait for you to one day be able to open your Amazon cart on your phone and it not crash.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome.
That's my dream for you.
Thank you.
My number one thing that I'm trying to leave into 2024 is nail biting.
Oh, that's a good one.
I have been a nail biter my whole life. I've tried all the things.
Yeah.
I've tried the like rubber band popping myself to stop the biting.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for me. I've tried like fake nails. I normally don't keep up with them long enough.
Yeah.
But I have this one pinky nail. This one right here. And she's long and beautiful. Some might call this a coke nail. I would call her beautiful.
Yeah, definitely.
And not a coke nail.
Yeah.
She is
Yeah,
just long.
yeah, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola nail. But she's beautiful and a queen, and I love her. And we won't talk about this hand because sometimes
one finger at a
one
time.
finger at a time.
I'm so proud of you. That's great.
So nail biting is so last year.
So last year. It's true. Okay, another thing I have that maybe this would have been a better one to start off with after the Avril Lavigne thing, but I'm gonna stop trying to make white girl makeup trends work for me.
I love that. I love that.
Because every time I do, I just get sad. I'm like, this does not look good on my eyes, because we just have different eyes. And I've already started to do this. Like I've like followed a lot more Asian makeup artists, and that's like really helped a lot. So that's gonna be my big thing is like, it's super cool for them, and it's not gonna work for my eyes. So
that's like a good life lesson for social media, and it's something I had to do, is like get on social media and find people that look like you and follow them. You don't have to follow people that are popular just because they're popular. Follow people that look like you. When I started following like mid-size fashion influencers, I was like, oh my gosh, my body looks like theirs, and these outfits will look great on me. I don't have to look like Cara Delevingne or Gigi Hadid. I can't wear a white t-shirt and huge jeans and look tiny and petite and cute, you know?
Like, okay, one of the trends that like it on the right body types looks amazing, but I was like, I could never, is like whenever it's like the big super low riding jeans and the like remember like a corset top or something, and I'm like, that's great for you, but ain't no way. No way.
That's the type of stuff. It's like, I love those series that people do on like YouTube or TikTok or whatever, where it's like, is it cute or is she skinny? And like, no hate at all to my skinny girls.
No, not at
y'all
all.
Look great. I'm sure that you guys
amazing.
I'm sure you guys also have outfits that you were like, I could never pull that off because of my body type. I think it's just a matter of fashion and body types. But I love those series because it makes me feel better of like, I could put that same outfit on and I would look so dumb. And that's okay. Because there are outfits that I can put on and look good in.
Exactly.
And so follow people that look like you.
There you go.
That was my tangent.
I love that.
My other thing I'm leaving behind is insanely scheduled and curated social media. My personal page is already this. It's just the Wild Wild West over there. I do use like a preset in Lightroom because I like that.
It's so cute.
I love the like colors. But my like, I run like I do socials with this. Asia does too. We kind of split socials, but like that, and then I have my like travel pages that I do. And like, I get so in my head of being like, I'm not posting enough. I'm not posting the right things. I'm not like scheduling these. I'm not dropping them at the peak analytic time. And I should be posting 3 times a day, every day, and like all of that stuff. And I'm like so in my head about it that then I'm like, oh my gosh, when am I ever gonna be good at this?
Right.
And I'm like, hold up. So leaving in 2024, leaving 2024, I also want to leave the idea that I need to like follow a strict schedule.
Yeah.
And like I have to start thinking of social media as like a fun thing again.
Yes.
And not like a business
or
yeah, like I do love analytics. Mm-hmm. I love that there's like answers and things that you can find in it. Mm-hmm. But I have to be better about like, this is for funsies.
Yeah.
And you guys will love any content that I post.
It's true.
And I don't have to post it every day.
Yeah.
You guys can just watch our old TikToks.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go scroll. It's fine. If you miss us, watch the podcast again.
There you go. Exactly. There's solutions for these non-problems.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what it is. Non-problems.
Yeah. I love that though. I think that'll like, I'm loving this like pursuit that you're having of like rediscovering making things fun and not like,
yeah.
Like so strategic and
yeah, it's
whatever,
just
regulated.
My whole life has been like very like logical and type A, which I still am that.
Yeah.
But Nick, one day when I was like really freaking out about should I quit streaming, should I not, Nick sat down with me and he was like, hey, streaming is a hobby.
Yeah.
Gaming is a hobby. Hobbies are meant to be fun. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You're right.
Have I ever had fun? Do I have fun in any of my hobbies?
That's amazing.
So I'm on my fun finding journey right now, and that doesn't include streaming right now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't include social media business styles, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for appreciating my journey in that.
I appreciate you. Okay, the last thing I have is already something that I've started, and so I have this with like a caveat because this may change after the baby is here, but I am in the process of leaving high-waisted pants behind. I love me some high-waisted pants. I would say Faith and I have similar body types, and we both love a high-waisted moment and a cropped moment, and in this awkward stage right now, well, one, I just don't feel comfortable wearing high-waisted pants. Not necessarily because of how they look, but like for whatever reason, just putting any pressure that high up on my belly these days, not good. Don't love it. So I've been like having to restructure my wardrobe to be like, okay, we're going for a baggy fit. Like everything's baggy, but like in a fun way. And so in the future, when I'm like showing more, I think there'll be cute moments where I could do like a crop thing and like a lower waisted pant, and you know, have a little belly moment. My mom was like, honestly, those fits look so cute. I'm like, I love that you think that
show
looks
that
cute.
belly.
Yeah, and so we'll get there. But right now, it just like I just feel like bloated. Like it's not really like anything going on right now. Plus, also it's winter, so there's that too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Hard to bear the belly when it's cold outside.
The baby's like, oh my gosh. Put a jacket on.
Put some clothes on, mother.
Please. So yeah, that's like, you know, it forced my hand a little bit, but I'm leaving high-waisted pants behind. So I've been in the process of like trying to find some lower waisted pants, and it's kind of hard to find right now. Like, like it's not. It reminds me like we're not in the 90s because low-waisted pants are like mid-rise right now. Like,
I was gonna say I do think there are a lot of mid-rise is like more. Yeah. I have seen places trying to bring low-rise back. Urban Outfitters, they're always trying to bring low-rise back.
Like, how about now?
It's always in stock. Always.
I'll have to check there.
But I avoid low-rise pants like the plague.
I normally do too.
But maybe if I see you pulling it off, I'll be like, you know what?
Okay. I do.
You're going to be one of my inspos that I'm like following on Instagram.
Maybe. Well, okay. I was not planning on telling the story, but you know what? Okay, girls, a safe space. So the reason why I initially got into high-waisted pants was I was in college, and this is like we're talking about body types a lot, so let's just keep going. I am still not, and definitely in college was not a curvy girl at all. I'm just like a apple body, so like everything is like kind of the same. Yeah. And so I always ran into the issue of my waist size and my hip size are almost exactly the same, like maybe an inch or two different. But most jeans or pants in general are not made like that. It's somewhere in the middle, because I also know curvy girls have like a harder time with that too. Like it's like hard to find something that fits. So I always had the issue of wearing just like mid to low rise jeans, having plumber's crack all the time. Like nothing, like my underwear like also wouldn't hold up because my butt didn't fill it out enough. Like this, I don't know, it's too many things. And so like it would constantly be falling, and like I could wear a belt, but like it's all the like there's
belt
nothing
is also gonna reveal.
There's no hourglass. So I would like constantly run into the issue. So I started wearing high-waisted pants to have a better margin of error.
I love that. You said this is self-censorship.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's seeing this butt crack today.
Exactly. And so like I bend down, and then I would readjust it anyways, because those would sag too. But yeah, there's more inches of coverage.
I love that.
So I just won't have that. I'd have to figure out that situation.
We got to figure out like filters in real life. Just a little blur. A black bar shows up when you bend down.
They have like the sleeping tape where you cover your mouth. just sort of like
in 2025, we're bringing in butt crack tape.
Yeah, just for the top. Maybe that's like.
Maybe you're onto something.
Maybe. I was gonna say that, but I was like, I don't know.
One day we're gonna look back on these episodes and like realize how many dumb business things we've thrown out. For real. Like the stupid ideas that we've been like, maybe you're onto something. Maybe. That's true, Delulu. Right, it's true.
There. Yeah, that's why it's a safe space. So yeah, I'd have to figure that out. But I found a couple mid-rise pants that I'm really liking.
Nice.
Like those barrel jeans that I wore the other day.
Yeah, those were cute. Yeah.
Thanks.
My last one that I'm gonna leave behind is my internal. I never let it show externally, but I have an internal fear of looking stupid, like a big one. Yeah. And Nick, it's weird because I'm not embarrassed. Yeah, I don't get embarrassed, but I do think like, oh my gosh, what if people think I'm dumb? Yeah. Or like, what if people think I'm like strange or whatever? Which like, that's my delusion that like people are looking at me and caring. That's not the case. Yeah. I never look at anybody really and think they look stupid or whatever for doing something fun. But Nick loves to do stupid things intentionally. Yes. He like lives in that. He's not stupid. No. Never have thought he was. But he loves to look stupid and do stupid things because it's funny to him. And so then I start to panic and I'm like, stop, we're in public, don't do that. You witnessed it today. Yeah, I did. Today we were in church, we wrapped up service, and Nick and I at home, I am not scared of looking stupid in my own home, of course. So one thing that we do is currently we're like fighting a lot of like itchy throats and coughs and stuff, just like the weather. And so we have cough drops, and Nick will come up to me with one and shoot it out of the, like, he won't untwist it. Yeah. He'll just shoot it out of the wrapper into my mouth. And so today at church, he went up to me with it and like was trying to squeeze it in my mouth, and I was like, stop, put it in my hand. And he was like, come on. And I was like, no, put it in my hand. And so Asia watched me and him battle back and forth of him being like, just open your mouth. And I was like, no, put it in my hand. And I literally said the words of like, we're in public, we are not at home. And then I was like, honestly, who cares? Yeah. Like after thinking, I was like, that just doesn't matter. If I saw that, I would giggle. Yeah. If I saw somebody doing that, I wouldn't be like, what an idiot. So that's something I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna leave behind feeling like I look stupid or caring about looking stupid. I'm just gonna really embrace my frolicking and silly goofiness in public. Yeah.
You're just a silly goose.
I am. Okay. I'm just a silly goose.
Everyone should know.
And a girl.
And a girl. Yes, both
just a silly goose girl. Leave me alone.
Exactly. I feel like maybe you'll feel more empowered to do that, at least in like those circles, as more people keep coming up to us being like, oh, we listen to your podcast.
I know. Now they're gonna hear this and be like, now they'll be aware that I'm thinking that I look stupid, and they'll be like, we love your podcast. Yeah. You don't look stupid or whatever, you know?
Exactly. See, so empowering. This is the environment we're hoping to
foster. Cultivate and foster. Yeah. So, you know, I think we've done enough self-reflection. Okay, yeah. I think it's time to attack the world.
Okay, I love this.
So, what should culturally or trend-wise, these aren't things that we necessarily do. Yeah. What do you think that the world needs to leave behind?
Okay. I have one exception to this, and I'll say in a second, but it's enough with the ASMR videos. Like, who is this for anymore? I don't even know. What are we doing? My only caveat or exception to this is I will still take the spa dog. The ASMR. That's the only context where I'm like, ooh, I love it.
I do need to clarify. When you say ASMR, do you mean just the people talking into mics, or do you mean like the slime, soap cutting?
Oh, I mostly mean the people that are like tapping all the things. Yeah. I think like if there's if there's context to what you're doing, like I've seen ASMR things for like bread making and stuff where it's just like you're just hearing the sounds of what's going on. I think that's okay. But when it's just like it feels unnatural when you're just like in front of a mic whispering, even though you have a normal talking voice, and you're just like finding things to make sounds without like it applying to whatever the action is. It's enough. We've seen it. It was fascinating, maybe for a second. But not anymore. Yeah, let's leave it behind.
There were 2 moments in scrolling online where I've realized that ASMR went too far. One was whenever I found out that they have ears as microphones.
Ew.
They're like a set of 2 ears that are connected with a bar in the middle, and the people will come up to the ear and like whisper into it.
No.
Yeah, no, that's too far. That's too far. The second one was when I saw that people were literally making molds that slide over the microphone of different like materials. So like they would like cover like it'd be like almost like a slime mold that would go over the mic, and they'd put like a bunch of beads on it. So then when they run their hand across it, it's like what? And I'm like, bro, we've gone too far. Yeah. There's those 2 instances I was like,
yeah, no.
Now cut your soap.
Yeah.
Play with the slime. I love that stuff.
When you're doing stuff like, an activity that has rhyme and reason, I'm here for it, especially Spa Dog. But yeah,
I don't need to be a part of your role play Wendy's where you're like pretending you're at a Wendy's but it's ASMR. I don't need that. I don't need that. Keep it at home.
Exactly.
I have 2, but we'll start with one of mine, and this one's a little more serious than the other one.
Okay.
Overconsumption. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop spending your money like that.
Yeah.
Stop hurting the earth like that.
Yeah.
Stop buying from like Shein and Temu. I'm sorry. I know it's affordable, but there's a reason it is. And it's not a good one, okay? It's not because they're really kind and generous. It's not. It's not that.
They're making their money somewhere.
They are. They're making money somewhere, and someone is not making money.
Yep.
And we gotta stop it.
Yes.
I've started I'm not even saying this as if I'm perfect at it. I am definitely was bad about overconsumption. And then recently I've been okay, I've cut out Shein, I've cut out Temu, I've cut out those crazy things like that. And I don't really buy on Amazon unless I really know that it's not some strange sweatshop situation. Yeah. But I realized I only need 1 water bottle to carry around. Yeah. I only really need maybe 2 tote bags, one that's one size, one that's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to cut back on those things and try to be smart about what I'm buying. Yeah. And putting into the earth.
Perfect.
So I think we gotta leave it behind.
Yeah. I like that take.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Okay. This one. Okay. I have a funny version of this, but then also a more serious version.
Okay,
Maybe I can, I don't know. The funnier version is, stitched TikTok fights. Dude. We're all cringing for everyone. What we don't need to be involved in this. I get it, the drama's the tea, whatever, I get it, but it's a lot. You guys are grown adults just destroying each other, and it's just a lot. I don't know, it feels so unreal, and there are real things to be upset about, and this, how someone said something negative about this movie you love,
that's wild.
It's just wild. What do you mean? And it's such an interesting, because people will say that the logic is well, if they post it publicly, then the discourse should be publicly. I'm does it? Says who? Are you adults? You talk it through.
Yeah, I think
I get public accountability for things,
yeah,
but not this back and forth oh, we're just having a
gets
discussion.
So silly.
Yeah.
It's like you've lost the plot.
Yeah, totally.
We've lost the plot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I see a lot like of, social media drama and whatever else. And it's like, I understand the public call outs and fighting when they've tried to privately reach out.
Yes.
Because there are people that are like, listen, I've DM'd this person multiple times. They didn't answer me. Here's what I need to say. Right. And I'm like, you know what? You deserve that space to do that.
I agree with that. Yeah.
But you're right. The Stitch, because then even if I want to catch up, I got to click the little tag, go all the way back.
To find the original one.
Swiping back through. No.
It's too much.
Honestly, just type me a notes app message at that point and just explain what's going on.
Yeah. So, I would say the deeper version of that, which I was like, how light are we keeping it for this episode? I don't know. But generally speaking, this is like for real, like a thing that makes me sad/mad is like, it's so easy for people to fall into the trend. I don't know, just like the natural inclination of like dehumanizing each other. It's so easy to make yourself feel like you're in the right and those who disagree with you be in the wrong when you like take their humanity away from them by the way that you like structure. I mean, there's like whole argument fallacies or like debate fallacies of like straw man arguments or whatever, and that's all like you avoid or you try to avoid those types of tactics to keep like each side human. And I think like once we like step away from humanizing each other, which is like the human dignity that we all deserve regardless of like what choices we make, I just think like that's when everyone loses the plot for real. Yeah That's my serious take, but
no, I love that. Speak, preach. I love it. I think that's like the struggle of social media is that it is like, it does feel unreal sometimes because it's like you guys all just live in my phone.
Right.
You don't live anywhere else. It's like
it's like a Polly Pocket.
Without the chewy clothes.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
My second one is I want to leave behind the glass skin, no makeup, 20 plus skincare steps, all of that. Leave it alone. Let your skin barrier heal. And also, you don't need to do like 10 steps of makeup to look like you don't have makeup on. Just like don't wear makeup or put on like 2 items and call it good.
And that's to make you, if you want to have like a mascara moment and your brows to be a little more defined,
you do that.
Go for it. And then that's it. Like, if you don't want to have makeup, then don't have makeup.
It's like we're so scared of our natural skin as humans. And it's like, what? I think it's because there's so many like blurring effects on photos and like, which I get, like, makeup influencers, like they take their up close eyeshadow shots, they kind of smooth right here or whatever, and it's like, but naturally, like, we don't look like that. We have pores, we have hair, we have peach fuzz, we have whatever, we have acne, all of that, and it's like, that is normal. It's okay. But also I say this because bring back 2015 glam.
You're like, let there be a contrast.
Listen, let your skin barrier heal. And then put so much product on it and give me a cut crease.
That's so funny.
For a day at the doctor's office.
Why not? That's so funny.
I only say that because I just did that eyeshadow yesterday, and
dude, you look awesome.
did the like little. It's trendy on TikTok, like the little like lights on your like above your crease, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love caking my face with makeup sometimes. Take care of it afterwards. I moisturized because she needed it after that, but like. Man, I miss a good cut crease. But also, stop overdoing all these skincare things. Because it's okay to look like you look.
It's so true. Well, okay, honestly, if there are like very special occasions, like I love like doing like a full beat like thing of makeup for sure.
Me too.
But like on the regular, like it is like fancy today because we had it was Christmas today, so I was like, I'll put some dots in my eyes. But even then, like I feel like I don't, unless it's a very special occasion, I don't really like to do like full coverage stuff or anything crazy. And the main reason why, and like maybe this is just an irrational thing for me, I'm like, I don't want anyone to ever feel like I catfish them. So like if my thought is always like, if my friend came over to my house when I didn't have makeup on, I don't want them to be shocked, you know. Like, I don't want the jump scare. So like, why not like enhance what's already there, then try to make up something else? But that's like always been me, like ever since I was in high school.
Yeah. In high school, I loved a full beat. I would literally cut crease my eye, like eyeshadow, and then go to like my astronomy class. Like, what was I doing? I don't know. But I was having a good time. And that's what matters, is that you're having fun with makeup.
Yeah.
And if for you, fun with makeup means you do a full beat, do a full beat every single day. Yeah. But if it's also like you're trying to do a whole full beat but look like you're not wearing makeup, just don't wear makeup. It's okay, bestie. It's okay.
It's totally fine.
Okay. But like, you 12-year-olds out there, stop using 20 skincare products.
You don't need it.
And same for you 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
And 30-year-olds, stop. Yeah. You're okay.
Yeah. You don't need to do anything crazy. Moisturize. Have a nice toner, but like, relax.
Clean, moisturize.
Yeah.
And maybe an extra little serum. You're all good. That's all you need.
If you want to do a cutesy mask with your friends, like sometimes,
so fun.
Have a fun moment. But you don't need to be doing like crazy $100 like in value skincare routine every single day. It's a lot. We're trying to help you save money so you can have money for your fun things that you want to get.
Yeah. How else are you going to spend money on like scrapbooking? And,
yeah, exactly.
And
spend it on your
crocheting
hobbies.
And books and fun clothes. Me talking about not over consuming. Within reason.
Yeah. Fun foods, you know.
Yeah.
You just have to go towards material things.
Yeah.
Experiences.
Was that all of your pop culture things? Amazing. Me too.
Yeah.
So I love this.
Yeah.
I love getting
awesome.
like, it's a little reflection on the past, but also looking forward. And I hope that you guys are having a great New Year's Eve, and that you're going to have fun tonight and be safe tonight.
Please.
And that you have some good resolutions if that's the type of girly you are.
Yeah.
But send in your resolutions if you have them,
please.
I'm gonna start making spaces on our Instagram stories for you to share your things to us, so just look for that after you listen to this episode. And if it's not there, just DM us on Instagram. But the day the episode's up, look at our story. Look at our story.
It's gonna be exciting.
And of course, rate, review, subscribe, follow us everywhere. I'm still posting to TikTok right now.
We'll see what happens.
When January, I think 18th rolls around.
Yeah.
But we're on Blue Sky now.
Yeah.
We're one of the Blue Sky girlies. I'm trying to figure out Threads. I don't know.
We'll get there. Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're having
YouTube
fun.
Shorts maybe down the road.
Yeah, we're all over.
Something.
You'll find us.
It's
just
true.
maybe not on TikTok.
Maybe
in the
not.
Future.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if you find anyone.
And then next week we have a fun little almost award show moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we're talking the best and worst of 2024.
It's true.
So if you have moments that you think have to be included, go ahead and just send them to us. Yeah.
You want to know.
Yes.
You want to have an informed decision as we nominate some of these moments.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then your Delulu to Dulu today, in light of, this inspiring episode, is you, bestie, do not need to reinvent yourself to become someone new, because think about it. You just need to let everyone reinvent themselves to be just like you. That's the dream. That's what you deserve.
You had me in the first half. I love it.
Good, I'm glad. Anyways, I'm Asia the Girl.
And I'm Faith Okay.
See you next time, besties.
Bye.
Bye. Gonna make it positive. I was like, no. I need to undercut. Like, we're gonna say so many positive things today. Oh my gosh.
Love that.